Hopefully people get notified today of our live stream. Bam. I'm sure somebody got notified, people. Slash Outdoors, how are you? Number one. Very good. Very good. Anything new going on? I think I only got one viewer here tonight, but we'll hang out with Jeff if that's you got to do. You got notified. Thank you. Matt, how are you doing, sir? Tanisha, very good. I watched your video today. I left a comment. Very good video. Keep up the awesome work, Tanisha. Good old outdoors. How are you doing, sir? TJ, what is up, my friend? Awesome video, T-shirt. Oh, you watched it too, Slash? Very good, very good. Just chilling. Very, very good. James, how are you doing? You guys all get notified? When more people come in, I got a few subjects I want to discuss. I got them written down right over here on the side. And we're going to discuss a few subjects, if that's okay with everybody, unless someone else has a topic they would like to discuss. Very good, James. I'm glad you got notified. So how is everybody doing tonight? I'll tell you before I even ask, I'm doing pretty good. The leg hurts a little bit, but other than that, I'm doing good. Oh, very good, Tanisha. I'm glad you're doing good. Why would I need any help, TJ? Dylan, how are you doing? Cabocla tomorrow. You see mine are in tomorrow's videos too. I seen two of them out today. They like to lay down deep. They like to dig down deep. The dram bottle I put them in was kind of a little big, so they drilled right through the center of it, and I didn't see them for a long time. But now they're clearing out big areas, and I could see them more and more. They're very cool. Oh, no. Yeah, TJ. When I give out the subject, you can say whatever you want about the subject. I got at least... Where's that? Three, maybe four. What is it, Tanisha, if you don't mind me asking? How are you feeling, Dylan, by the way? I know you were still, a little under the weather after the surgery and all. I was just wondering how you're feeling. And what kind of camcorder is that, Tanisha? What kind of video camera did you find? I'm glad you caught the live too, and I really hope you start feeling better. Are you feeling any better since the day of the surgery? Yeah, everybody, please go show some love to Tanisha's channel. Good subject, TJ. Don't forget to cover how important it is sometimes to get wild caught animals in the ball pythons and stuff like that to spread out the gene pool, because sometimes the inbreeding that is done in the captivity is so bad that there could be defects and stuff. And sometimes when you add fresh blood into it, from not just from what's already caught here, but what's caught freshly from the wild, helps. Oh, very good. Yeah, I hope you're doing much better. I really do. Malawi trout, very good. Uper, how are you doing? And how are the new editions doing? Well, Dylan, like I was saying, I feel pretty good. Other than my leg hurts, but my back, but it's not as bad as it has been in the past. So I'm not going to complain right now. I'm going to be happy with the medium. I think they are African cichlids. Ain't that what I said? That is great, Uper. You're looking up a new mic? Yeah, I noticed the beginning of your video today, it was kind of silent for a few minutes. But yes, you know, with your live stream. I missed it, but I went back and watched it. So how are the berm eggs doing that she laid? That happens. It really does. Jeff. Ed, how are you doing? Edward, how are you doing? West Coast Ghost, Ed and Edward. How is everybody doing? Slash outdoors. Edward, yes. Edward, brother, how are you? I seen that in the video, and like I said, congratulations. She must love you a lot to do that. Oh, I can't either. Remember, once they hatch, hit me up with a price or something because I definitely getting back into berms, and I'm going to. I really want to expand the berms that I got. That I'm going to get. I want to really get into them again. I want to really pop into it. TJ, okay, wait a minute. Ethan, how are you doing? Congratulations, Ethan. Oh, and Edward, congratulations on her being gravid already. Is she okay, Edward? Thank you. Hey, Monk, how are you doing? I was waiting for you to hit me up today so we could discuss your the project you were talking about. That intrigues me a lot. Yeah, they do have big eggs, Dylan. Yeah, that would be great. That's good, Edward. Yes, Monk, I was talking to you. Yeah, Ethan, and I wasn't too pleased with it. Not because New England won, but because the whole thing was kind of, they didn't have good commercials or anything in it. The only good commercial was that football commercial of all of them at that banquet, and they knocked the football on the floor and they yelled, "Fumble." Yes, triple hats always do come in handy. Yeah, berms are my absolute favorite of all uh, snakes. They were my they were my absolute first ones I've had. They were my first snake was a berm, and it was also my first breeding projects and all that. Yeah, berms, absolutely. That'll be awesome, Dylan. That will be awesome. Yeah, that'll work. Monk. And, I never had a problem with him, James, not once. What you got to do is you just got to monitor your humidity levels, keep them pretty clean, and usually everything is pretty good. Yeah, just like Dylan just said, it's mainly husbandry issues. Good subject, TJ. Yeah, see, now that's another problem. And I think eventually, Dylan, I really do think that if we work on this hard enough and like people can work on it hard enough, I do feel that sooner or later they will get new bloodlines in. Um, Even if they're just hets of something, maybe not visual morphs. But I was thinking if here's a question for you, Dylan. Just, if somebody imported or snuck in a bunch of hets, and you bred them and you got visuals, how could anybody prove that you uh, didn't just hit that and say, "Oh, I had no idea"? Yeah, I have to agree. Oh, that's cool, Edward. I had 40 berms I had gotten from Bob. I think it was 40 from Bob Clark when he was way back in the day, 30 years ago, back in the day. They couldn't. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. They couldn't. And if they're not visuals, all right, guys, I got to let this dog out. I'll be right back. Hang in there. I got to close this off because Becky's sleeping behind me and I don't want any um, her going back and watching this and seeing her laying there, and then I get in trouble for letting you guys see her. Hold on a minute, guys. Keep the chat going. I'll be right back. Kelsey, I had to put Leo out. Where is David when he has to put his dog out? Huh? David is sleeping. Yeah. So how are you doing tonight, Kelsey? See, David works hard and sleeps. So, Game and Fish has to, they regulate what you have. Too much for Coyote calling in the house. Not going to complain. I'm not doing too bad. Yeah. Him and his Coyote calling. You should have heard it, guys. She sent me a video. My son is sitting on the couch. He's got his Coyote call and he's calling it and he's blowing it and it's making a lot of coyote noise. And she's like, help me. That is hilarious. Oh, man. What's the topics? Okay, let me see. Oh, you want more Pixie Frog females? Very awesome. Okay, topic number 1. Let's talk soccer. I don't know much about soccer, but it was brought up in one of my videos a little while ago. And does anybody on here know anything about soccer? Because I know the person's in here who brought it up. You'll trade transfers for what? Is that a person, Jeff? I don't know. I don't know nothing about it. All right, guys, we can move on. Next subject. I just thought I'd bring it up because it was brought up the last time. Oh, very cool. It's gay football. Yeah. I'm not a big soccer fan either. There you go, Edward. See? Subject number 2. We're going to move on real quick because the only person that knows anything about, well, Jeff, unless you have something you want to add about soccer, we could discuss it. Is there anything you want to talk about soccer? No? Okay. All right. Here's my next subject. Did anybody see the red stripe video that soccer goddess? Did it? Oh, very cool. That's cool. Yeah, the one Justin put out. I guessed all the jeans except for the black jean, the black pastel. Everything but black pastel. Yeah, it's kind of a crazy comedy. It's, people think they're going to be able to jump right into that, but there's a lot of work to that because you got to get all of that in there. Yeah. Because when he said he was going to do the reveal, I wrote it all down, and I went back and watched, and I got it all except for the black pastel in it. Yeah, see everything but black. It's kind of strange. George, how are you doing, sir? Not much. I feel pretty good. It's snowing again here today, right now. I just put the dog out. It was snowing. Yep, I have to agree with you there, Dylan. What does that say? Is it true? No, it's not always true. Reptile noob. But with ball pythons, it does happen a lot. With the females, they will get to what they call the 1,000-gram wall, like right before they hit 1,000 grams, or right at 1,000 grams, or slightly past 1,000 grams. They go off food for no apparent reason. They just do it. I have 2 that have done it in my entire collection. The rest have blown past it like nothing. So, yeah, it's kind of one of those things that they either do or they don't. Yeah, see, and then once they start going, they get past it. And once they, they're usually good after that. But they can go off food for a long time. I had a girl go off food for 6 months. Yeah, once they start losing weight, you got to try to figure out, especially that much. That's 100 grams. How long was it on? That's not quite 100. It's a little over 100 grams. But how did he get? How long has it been since it ate? Do you know? It's a male. Males do it too. Yes, mainly females, but male do it. Yeah, that's my one lesser and my black pewter both hit it, and that was it. 3 or 4 weeks. Yeah. Tell them to keep monitoring the weight, and everything should bounce back after a while. Mine went 6 months, and now it's back to eating. A good way to trigger it back is to try to get African soft furs. Sometimes mice will trigger them to go back. Things like that. Things you got to do. I believe for a while it was hard to get a red stripe when he first announced it. And I'm sure the prices are going to go up on a few of those things. I don't know about the yellow belly, or maybe not. I don't know. They're very common genes. The only thing I think of is the red stripe. But the more that people produce of them, the price will come down. I guess so. What was each egg, like a pound? Multi-gene animals will definitely go up because that's where all the work is going to come in. When if you got things that are multiple genes that you could put together and make a Pompeii, them are the ones that are going to be up there in price. Definitely. And then the things you can make like a Pompeii, like this Pompeii combinations with. So if you can make a Pompeii and then put that into something else and keep it going, that's where the money's. No, What don't you like about it, if you don't mind me? I like it because of the look, but it has a lot. It has a lot in it, and it would take a long time for somebody just to start and go out and buy everything and make it. But yeah, that was a very interesting to see those and the combination that he put into getting them. Does anybody know what he sells them for? I never even looked. If he even has any for sale, I don't know. Yeah, it kind of is not as clean looking, but that's what the Pompeii and Magma come from. It's not a real cleanly cut looking animal. Yeah, I agree. I'm just gonna sit back and watch because Sarah Tyndall, how are you? I like dark stuff. I mean, I like the black pastel and things like that. And then, there's a few other things out there that I'm not going to discuss that I've seen people working on projects that they showed me in confidence that are amazing looking, and I would love to be able to get into some of them projects, and they're dark projects too. Soul suckers are cool, but I like lessers. I'll add 4 lessers in there. Not just kidding. You'll wait for the price to drop and go, oh, that's good, Sarah. How's Mikey doing? The Dark Wonder is amazing, especially when it's big. And if you threw I'm not even going to say, I got ideas in my head for the Dark Wonder too, but I'm sure the other people have already thought of them. But the iridescence on them are amazing. The confusion gene is very awesome. Awesome. I'd love to see it when you get it done. It's going to be great. Yeah. There's a few. I know that David Theory, he likes the dark stuff too. A Dark Wonder is a ball python that is very dark. You can still see its pattern on it, but it's dark. And it's iridescent, really, really iridescent. It has iridescence like you would not believe. When you hold it in the light, the colors just... A berm? Well, it's more of an age issue with the berm than a size issue, where it's the other way around with the ball pythons. Berms can breed 9-10 feet, females, usually, but they got to be the right age. You can get dwarf berms that are even smaller than that, but the bigger they are, the bigger the clutches you get, for sure. Yeah, it's a single gene. Lone Star Reptiles. Yes, he has them. James, you can go watch his videos about him. Earl's a great guy, and he's got amazing animals. Yep, that's just what I said. Dylan, age is way more important than size with berms. Puzzle Gene's very cool too. I love it. Yeah, James, go over. So you should subscribe to him. I don't know if you're subscribed to him too, but he's got some really amazing stuff. Yep. $1,500. Yep. Yeah, Earl's an amazing guy. I like Earl. He will answer your questions. He'll help you in any way possible. Definitely a great person. Yes, it would be very cool looking, but it wouldn't look like a panda pied because when you get the dark, it's not black. The Mandarin projects, very good. Oh, is that where that haystack is at? The other haystack rock is at, Jeff? Yeah, he's a great person, Earl. Yep. Yeah, there's no oh, I can't wait to see that, Jeff. There's no I don't follow trends really either. I just do what I like, you know, and you'll be more successful if you work with what you like instead of what the trends are out there. You'll be much more successful because you're going to make the things you like look better and perfect to what you vision. And there's people out there that have the same visions as you do. That's a good combination, Hooper. Now, Monk, have you ever figured? Excuse me. Have you figured out what you want to, what you're going to price your project at? Yes, Reptile New. I agree with you. Do you mind if I ask, or you could send it to me in a text message? Over the Facebook or whatever. I have this. And that'll be cool, Dylan. Clowns are they're one of my favorites in the ball python. Pied is my absolute favorite, but then clown is right there, running a close second behind it. And Super Orange Dream's very good to hit on. Ah, Deadly Tarantula. Do I live near? No, I do not. But my son lives close to where that town that you said you lived in. Very close. He lives in Dickinson, so that's right over there towards Dickinson area. Yeah, Fairfield. I can look that up and see exactly where that's at, and I can tell you how close I am to Wishick. Yeah, small world. Lemon Blast. Yeah, puzzle would be awesome too. How about that? Let me see. Wait. I'll tell you exactly how far I live from there. Let me see. That ain't too far. I'd say 100 miles or more. Let me see what we're saying here. I was wondering, I have a friend there. Yes, he is actually. He is out in the oil fields. That's what he does. But yeah, I live in almost the exact center. I live by the big lake. I live directly between Bismarck and Minot, directly in the center. A town called Underwood. Fire pin mails are pretty cool. Ah, that's cool. It is a small world, isn't it? What happened, Dylan, that you hurt yourself there? That ain't a bad price for that project. Yeah, I'm directly in the middle between Bismarck and Minot. I wouldn't miss the cold either if I left here because it's been cold for weeks now. We had a good January, but as the time goes on, now February hit, it's just like cold. I was like, wow. I am hoping to produce some blue-eyed leucistics, some spiders het for pied, maybe some pieds. Before the end of the year's out, I hope to hit some spider pieds het for albino. I mean, spider het for albino and pied. Maybe some double het dreamsicle stuff. We'll just have to see how it goes. There's a few projects that I'm not talking about at the moment, but if I produce some good stuff out of it, I'll definitely let everybody know what it is. Yes, spides, but no, I won't have any visual spides. Thank you, and I hope to hit maybe get some adult tarantulas and breed a few of them before the year's out too, or something. I'm not sure. How about you? Are you producing anything good this year? Sorry, I was just answering it. I got a text message. I had to answer it. And have you always been into ball pythons? Or is that something new that you're getting into? Oh, that'll be awesome. How about for your reptiles? You producing any reptiles this year? Can I ask why you haven't put many reptiles on your channel? I mean, I know you got a huge channel anyway, but do you think that I think it would kind of hit a whole new hope? Sweet. Do you breed boas too, or no? I focused on spiders. Oh, oh, that'll be awesome. And here's another question: do you usually sell them pretty quick, or does it take you any time to get to sell any of your animals or anything like that? Nice. Because I look at when you're in your serpentarium there, I look at your walls behind you. You got a lot of stuff. A lot. You have I'm sure your tarantula collection's 1,000. It's got to be close because you got a lot of tubs there, but I know that are tarantulas in them. Well, we could fix that. Here, let me fix that for you. There, you'll have no problem now. You have around 300 spiders. Oh, very awesome. There you go. You'll have no problem now. Well, those are the breeders. Are you breeding any like milk snakes or anything this year? Ah, and vagons. Yes, the curly hair. Oh, I'm sorry, DW. Are you feeling left out, buddy? So here's a question for you. No. Oh, here's a question for you. If somebody on here wanted to go contact you about purchasing some of your tarantulas that you have left from last year or something, why don't you put the information up here so people can get a hold of you? What kind of king snakes? King snakes are some of my favorites. So if anybody wants to contact her about any of that stuff, I can't believe, I'm going to tell you, I had all these Mexican black king snakes. Yes. There's their Facebook page information. I had, what was it, Mexican black king snakes, and then somebody offered to buy them all for me, so I sold them all, the adults to breeders and everything. 2 years later, the price on them went through the roof. I was like, I didn't see it coming, but I could tell you what's coming up that's going to be big. And this is going to be the next big thing. It's going to be the bull snakes. All different morphs of bull snakes. They're going to be huge. Yeah, I did. I sold them all. Hypohonduran milk snakes are very cool. My buddy wants to get. That's a good idea, Dylan. Yeah, Northern Pines. They're awesome. I had some pine snakes. I had a Christmas mountain gopher snake that I gave to a fellow YouTuber, and if you've seen this video, it's by Corporal Soto Reptiles. When he pulled it out of the bag, that thing wanted to kill him. It was hilarious. Yeah, Hondurans. That's another thing. I definitely want to get into Hondurans. They're one of my favorites of all the milk snakes. Most gopher snakes are, but the deal is that a lot of them are bluffers. Even though they look like they're going to bite you or whatever, they're very much bluffers. They like to headbutt and things like that. But this one that I sent to Corporal Soto, which was a gopher snake, would definitely bite you. Yeah, where you're at, Uber. But you're out of room. See, that's the thing. When you run out of room, it's time to thin out projects, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to say, though, because you get attached to your stuff. It's hard to get rid of stuff. Good question, David. Good question. Time to build another room. Yeah. Get your husband on and say, get out there and start building it. I can't wait to see some of your upcoming videos. I just can't get into snakes. Can't stop. Yeah, well, I can't stop getting tarantulas or snakes. Luckily, I have a very understanding wife who's like, she doesn't have a problem with it. Well, you know what my wife did for me, Deadly Tarantula Girl? She bought the house next door. So she did that a few months, about last year. I think she bought the house next door, and we're slowly getting it to where I can take the animals and I'm going to put them all next door. And then we'll go from there, see what I can get over there. Becky does rock. I know she does. Snake video or spider video? Let's go with a snake video this time. Thank you. Ed's back. Ed from CMC. He is back in the room. How are you doing, Ed? Yes, Deadly Tarantula Girl. Thank you for stopping in here. I don't remember. Did you get in touch with Ed about his liners? I don't remember if you were getting in touch with him or not. I think you said you were. I was just reminding you. I don't know if you remembered or not. You have a great night. Thank you for getting it. I hope I'll be looking forward to the video, though. That'll be awesome to see. Yeah, your house travels with you. You're like a turtle, DW. Thank you for stopping in. It was amazing to have you in here. Look forward to your next video and look forward to you stopping back in again. Yeah, it's another good question, Slash. DW, is that truck fully loaded? You're like a turtle and you take your home with you. You got like a satellite TV with that? I've seen them with it. See, with someone like him, Monk, you need to be really nice to him and try to educate him somehow on them. You got ATV, it's not satellite TV. You should get one of the little satellite connectors you can set out there or something. How close is his house to yours? That's what I mean. Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? Does he live in a house or a trailer house? Because if he lives in a trailer house, DW could back up and pull it out of there for you, and you move him to another section of town or something. About 10 feet, huh? Do you own your house, Monk, or are you renting? Yeah. Yep, own. Well, I was going to say move if you rent it, but if you own it, it's tougher to move. Yeah. I'd put a big fence up. Yeah, I got this one here, Uper, from this is from I got that one from a recording company on was it on no YouTube, Amazon? I mean, on Amazon, and they're pretty good. You can get it, get a USB port one that plugs directly into the USB. Most of them come with the mounts, the boom mounts, and all that. Fairly cheap. So, DW, what state are you in right now, buddy? Oh, see, that happens, yeah. Huh. Mulberry, Missouri, huh? So, when will you be home again? Awesome, awesome. We have safe travels. You're welcome. Did you notice it? I was waiting to see if you noticed it. You get close to that whole post house with the foundation. Huh? Like I said, if it was a trailer, you could just back up and take off it and drop them off in the next state or something. Yeah, be safe. Don't be driving around dangerously at all. West Virginia is a very pretty state. I like West Virginia. I like Virginia, and I like Pennsylvania, like midsection of Pennsylvania, which is very beautiful. Well, congrats for being on 7 years, working on 7 years sober. That's amazing. David Theory, how are you doing? How are you doing, David? Stupid. It's snowing here right now. I was shocked. I put the dog out a little bit ago and it was snowing. I was like, what the? I didn't even know it was supposed to snow. Oh, Jeff, I'm looking forward to it. Oh, I'm not going to say it's lots of snow out here, but I mean, we got lots of snow, but it's real windy and blowing. So, how's everything going, David? You're going to get 8 inches. We got that the other day here. Got 8 inches of snow. You can keep all that snow too, guys. We don't need any over here for sure. You guys hear that? Really weird noise. I don't know what that is. Yeah, why you didn't want to go into Atlanta? Could be. Uber could be. No, this ain't the wind. Do you hear it? No, not old pipes either. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna go see what that is. It might be the. I'll tell you what it is. I think I know what it is, but I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. It was the dog. The dog was sitting out there, just laying on the floor, moaning and groaning and whatnot. Let me see, where did I miss here? That was my daughter. It smells like mountain lion. Did you see that that jogger kill the mountain lion today? No, the ghost didn't get me, David Whalen. Did you see it smells like a mountain lion? No mountain lion. It went out. The dog went out and came back in. Went and he had to go to the bathroom. Yeah, he was a jiu-jitsu expert. The mountain lion jumped on him, bit him in the head, bit him in the arm, and he choked it out.
No, it's just that. No, I started to get a rash right here.
Okay.
And of course, when I picked that scab that I got from next door from the door, shut that down. But I'm getting it on my thighs.
Well, we'll check it in the morning. Obviously, take advantage of it. You wouldn't wake up in the morning for school because you got that big test tomorrow.
It doesn't itch or anything.
Okay, then. I would just wait and see what it's like in the morning, but she's sleeping, yeah. He choked out a dandelion. No, it attacked him, and he choked it out and killed it. He choked it to death in a jiu-jitsu hold. And this was in Colorado. After the lion was dead, he got up and he ran to the hospital. He had to get medical treatment. So they went out and they got the lion. They're running tests on it to make sure it didn't have rabies and stuff like that. It was crazy. Yeah, that was today. And did you guys hear about the guy in Texas? That was in Colorado, Edward, Colorado. Mike, how are you doing? The guy in Texas was smoking, vaping, and it blew up. And a piece of the shrapnel of the metal hit his carotid artery, and the guy bled to death and died. So that was just the other day. That was big news too. I'm not laughing at the guy died. I'm just laughing at, see, even e-cigarettes are deadly to your health. What was the guy's name? I don't know what the guy's name, but I'll send you the link. Oh, in Texas. I don't know what the guy's name was in Texas. But I'll send you the link to at least to the mountain lion. I could probably find a link to the Texas thing too and send it to you. No, he was just vaping regular, like, tobacco or something. So, Mike from Ball Pythons Boulevards, how is your season going? Yeah, don't buy vaping stock. I have to agree. Let me see here. Amazing stuff. That's awesome. Yeah, I suppose work gets in the way sometimes, huh? And how is she doing, Dylan? Are you expecting anything amazing this year, Mike? That is good. That is good. Dylan, very good. Hit pied my. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Pied stuff. Can't go wrong with pied stuff. Pieds is definitely my favorite, but you can't never go wrong with pieds. Never. So I'm expecting hopefully some pied stuff, and hopefully if you I have let's see what else do I have. Some Enchi stuff, things like that. Nothing real major, but some fun stuff. Tone, your wife let you out of bed, huh? Yeah, pies are good. Yeah, Gramps was able to wake up for this one. He heard the word pie. It's like, wait a minute, I hear pie? You had to wait it out. Oh, well, Tone, I hate to break it to you, but we're well over an hour, and I think I'm going to hit the sack myself, buddy. So, Matt, Jeff, Dylan, Tone, David, James, Monk, Edward, Sarah, Mike, DW, Uper, Monk, Ed from CMC Ed, anyone else that's in the background that I happen to not see or has not said anything, I would like to say thank everybody for stopping in here. Sorry about the dog situation, but I had to put the dog out, so yeah. Well, Tone, we'll see you tomorrow, I'm sure, I hope. And sorry I'm cutting it short like that, but yeah. So, all right, everybody, thank you for stopping in. I hope everybody enjoyed. George, I almost forgot that. How could I forget George? What am I thinking? And anyway, peace out, everybody. Thank you guys for stopping in here. Don't forget to watch tomorrow's vlog. And yeah, we'll see what's all going on. Peace.